Emotional game, overtime game. You got to give a lot of credit to Miami. Miami's a tough team, and a lot of you guys will look at the record and say something else, but that's a good team. They're gonna have some good wins in conference play. I was proud of our guys for battling and for fighting. In this particular case, we were trying to foul at the end of regulation. I told the players a couple of keys on which I did not want to foul. And so those keys kind of developed in the play, and so they knew not to give up a 4-point play potentially. And you got to give a lot of credit to Miami for rising up and making that shot. Open to questions.
Can you just talk about your reaction after the game, grabbing the mic and talking to the crowd? Obviously, a win that means a lot to you.
You know, I would say this. I would say that this community here at Berkeley, the community of families and individuals, the community of kids, the student community here is outstanding. And I just want to thank all the students who just packed the house tonight. I want to thank the professors and faculty, everyone that came to the game. I want to thank our administration for all the promotions and all the storytelling that they've done around this team. This Cal team is a great basketball team, and I'm proud of them. And it was just great to see so many people in the house tonight.
Mark, you guys came out hot, 47 points in the first half, maybe one of your most productive first halves of the season. And it seemed like you were struggling a lot with the zone in the second half, especially not being able to hit from perimeter. What was it that they were doing that was frustrating your offense so much? And what did you do to counter that late in the game to retake the lead?
You know, we have a long play card, and so we had some stuff that worked in the first half. We went back to it. Miami had made adjustments, and we moved kind of down the list of different actions that we can get to, and we found a few things that worked. Miami has really good length. They have good explosion. They were without Kidd, number 1, who's a really good post player, but they still have good length, especially on the perimeter, to be able to contest our shooters. And so you got to give them a lot of credit.
Mark, when do you expect Stojakovic back? And what does it say about your team that you've been able to take 2 this weekend without him?
Well, I think number one, everyone's rallied around Andre. You know, he was out with the flu. He was out tonight with a hip injury that we're hopeful progresses pretty quickly here, but we don't have an exact timetable on that. But he's working very, very diligently on the rehabilitation. Probably out a little while, but hopeful very soon for his return.
And just winning without him 2 games.
Like I was trying to say, I mean, guys have really rallied around Andre. Andre's beloved in the locker room. He's a great player. He's a tremendous part of this team. And so, you know, Andre's there cheering on the guys. The guys are there in Andre's ear. They're talking to each other about, you know, different things they see. And it's really great to see how this group just rallies around each other. You know, 2 weeks ago was rallying around Madi Sissoko when he lost his mother, who was living in Mali, Africa. And just the pain and the anguish that Madi went through, and in some ways is still going through. Our guys rallied around him. Now Andre, with, you know, having some unforeseen things hit him, guys are rallying around Andre, and guys are stepping up. And it's great to see just the synergy of the team and how much guys love each other and love each other's success.
Coach, following that one, can you talk about how the guys have stepped up, specifically tonight, Jeremiah and DJ, both with season high performances?
Yeah, I'll start with DJ Campbell. I mean, DJ Campbell is kind of like that. He's almost like that 10-year NBA vet that just is steady and solid and knows exactly what to do in almost every scenario. He knocks down his free throws. A lot of times he guards the other team's best player. He's physical. You know, we watch the film, and DJ, a lot of times, and I tell this to our guys, it just looks like DJ's playing harder than almost anyone else on the court. And so he was just phenomenal. You know, the line, 22 points, 4 assists, no turnovers against lengthy defenders. Jeremiah Wilkinson, guys, 30 points as a primary ball handler, making his teammates better. I think he only had 1 turnover, made huge plays. You know, we know when we put the ball in Jeremiah's hands, he's going to make a play to the basket or he's going to create for someone else. And Jeremiah, as a freshman, to be starting, to be leading us in minutes on a night like tonight, And by the way, he didn't shoot the 3 ball the way he normally does. He was 1 for 10, but he'll have games where he's 7 for 10 from 3, 5 for 6 from 3. And so I'm incredibly pleased with Jeremiah's progress, who he is as a player, who Jeremiah is as a person.
And Coach, can you talk about the rebounding win? You mentioned Miami being a lengthy team. You guys won by 7. Is that something you guys try and hammer into practice?
Yeah, I mean, it is. You know, I thought that one of our strengths is getting offensive rebounds. And honestly, Miami did a good job of keeping us off the glass because a lot of times we were right there and Miami came away with a few of those. Our guys still got some, clawed some away. You know, in the offensive rebound battle, Mahdi 2, Lee Dort 2, DJ 1, even Tucker got 1. You know, so we still went and we still got a few.
Coach, after Miami hits that 3 at the end of regulation, crowd's a little stunned. What are you telling the team in the huddle as you win this team?
Well, on a play like that, where there's a game that goes back and forth, there's roller coaster swings. You know, Tex Winter, someone that's really influential in my playing career and personal life. As a coach, I spent a lot of time with. He would always say, everything in this game can turn on a trifle, and so that was a momentum shift. You know, I think in that case, we were trying to foul with certain conditions. We weren't able to do that. And then it's going to overtime. And we huddled as a group, a tight huddle, and we said, hey, we are winning this game. And our guys executed in overtime.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks.